Have you ever been around someone who, for some reason, just makes you feel off? Maybe at first, you brush it aside. You think, I'm probably just overreacting, it's nothing serious. But over time, that uneasy feeling doesn't go away, it grows stronger. Here's something you need to understand: your instincts are usually right. They pick up on red flags long before your mind catches up. Your intuition is like your built-in alarm system. It's designed to keep you safe, not paranoid. So today, we're going to talk openly and honestly about the feelings you should never ignore when you're around someone. These feelings aren't random. They're your inner voice, whispering, and sometimes shouting at you that something isn't okay. Listen closely, this just might save you from a lot of emotional pain. 1. You feel constantly on edge. You know that sinking feeling? That tightness in your stomach when they're nearby, like you're always walking on eggshells? That's your body's way of saying, this is not okay. No healthy relationship, romantic, friendship, or work-related, should ever leave you anxious or nervous about making a wrong move. Healthy relationships feel safe. They're spaces where you can relax, let your guard down, and be yourself. So if your heart races whenever they text you, or if you're always worried about their reaction, trust that feeling. You deserve better. Period. 2. You're always second-guessing yourself. Have you ever found yourself questioning your own memories or feelings because of someone else's version of reality? Maybe you've told yourself things like, maybe I'm the problem, or maybe I just misunderstood. But deep down, you know that's not true. This isn't you. It's a manipulative tactic called gaslighting, and it's toxic. People who use it know exactly what they're doing. They want to control your reality to keep you dependent and uncertain. The truth? Your feelings are valid. Your experiences are real. Never let someone else rewrite your story to suit their agenda. 3. You feel emotionally drained after spending time with them. Ever had that one person who leaves you feeling exhausted after every single interaction? You start your day feeling great, but after spending time with them, you're completely drained. They complain, criticize, or dump their negativity onto you without ever offering support or positivity. This isn't a coincidence. It's emotional vampirism. They feed on your energy to boost their own ego or soothe their insecurities. Here's the thing, your emotional well-being matters. Protect it fiercely. Spend your precious energy on people who energize you, not those who leave you feeling hollow. 4. Your confidence takes a serious hit. Maybe it started as subtle jokes or little digs disguised as humor. But eventually, these remarks begin to chip away at your confidence. You're too sensitive, they say. Or they casually point out flaws you never even thought about until now. This isn't constructive criticism, it's emotional sabotage designed to keep you feeling small and unsure. Real relationships uplift you, empower you, and celebrate your strengths. If someone consistently makes you doubt your worth, they're not a friend, partner, or even a healthy acquaintance. They're a problem. 5. They invade your personal space, physically or emotionally. Boundaries exist for a reason. They tell people what's acceptable and what's not. But some people deliberately cross those lines. They get too close physically, touch you without permission, or invade your privacy emotionally by prying into areas of your life you've clearly marked off limits. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Someone who consistently ignores your boundaries is testing your limits. They're seeing how far they can push you, how much they can control you. Healthy relationships respect boundaries, they don't challenge them. 6. You constantly feel guilty for saying no. Let's make this clear right now, you never have to apologize for setting boundaries. Ever. Yet, some people thrive on making you feel guilty for saying no. They'll pout, sulk, or use passive-aggressive comments, trying to make you feel like you're selfish just for prioritizing your own needs. This isn't caring. It's manipulation. People who genuinely respect you understand that your choices deserve to be respected. They don't punish you emotionally for having your own life, your own space, or your own opinions. If someone makes you feel guilty every time you assert yourself, that's your sign to step back, fast. 7. Your emotions feel completely controlled by them. One day they're loving and affectionate, making you feel amazing. The next, they're distant, cold, indifferent, and you suddenly feel worthless. If your moods depend entirely on how someone else treats you, you're caught in an emotional trap. Healthy relationships don't fluctuate dramatically based on someone else's whims. Love, friendship, and genuine connections aren't meant to be emotional roller coasters that leave you dizzy and disoriented. They're steady, consistent, safe. The moment you realize your happiness hinges entirely on someone else's mood, that's the moment you need to reevaluate this connection, because real love doesn't operate on a reward-punishment system. Eight. You can't be yourself around them. Have you ever caught yourself changing how you act, speak, or even dress just to keep someone else comfortable? Maybe you've stopped sharing your opinions openly. Maybe you hide your passions, dreams, or true personality because you're afraid they'll judge you or reject you. This isn't love, friendship, or care. It's self-betrayal. The right people never force you to shrink yourself. They never expect you to filter your authentic self just to earn their approval. They celebrate you. They embrace you exactly as you are. If you can't be real with someone, that relationship isn't genuine, it's conditional. And conditional relationships never last, because they're built on performance, not authenticity. So, what's next? If you've recognized yourself or your relationship in any of these scenarios, don't panic. Awareness is the first powerful step toward reclaiming your happiness. Remember, you always have the choice to remove yourself from situations and relationships that aren't good for you. And guess what? You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing your peace. Because your emotional safety isn't negotiable. So start paying close attention to how you feel around people. Trust that gut feeling. Trust the little voice that's whispering, "This isn't right." You deserve relationships that feel good, not just occasionally, but consistently. You deserve connections that nourish you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, not ones that leave you drained or insecure. Most importantly, you deserve to be fully yourself without fear, guilt, or doubt. So please, don't ignore these red flags. Don't wait until you're emotionally exhausted or completely lost. Listen to your intuition. Honor your feelings. Set clear boundaries. And never be afraid to walk away from people who don't bring peace into your life. Because at the end of the day, your happiness, your health, and your heart are worth protecting.